Hello everyone. For our small group project, we chose the National Multiple Sclerosis Society and Bike MS Cactus and Crude. And today we will be covering uh, the planning aspect of our project, which Mackenzie will discuss, the goals aspect, which I, Taylor Smith, will discuss, and the coordination aspect, which Shane will cover, and he will also cover the resources part of our project. And Mackenzie will then discuss the implementation part, and Aaron will wrap us all up with the evaluation and a conclusion. And I will go ahead and hand it over to Mackenzie for the planning part.
Hi everyone, I'm Mackenzie. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. Well, my boss gave me the idea to raise awareness for multiple sclerosis since he will be riding in the Bike MS Cactus and Crude in July. Everyone in the group agreed that this is a great cause and that we would love to raise awareness about multiple sclerosis. So Taylor will give us a little bit more about our goals that we had.
Hello again, guys. It's Taylor. I'm from Plano, Texas, by the way, but I'm going to start talking about our goals that we set for our project, which was one, to productively promote MS awareness while working with our small group, and number two, with hopes of raising $250 for the MS 150 Carney Men, and finally, to actively raise awareness with getting or acquiring 100 signatures of people that we encountered on campus or other places, or their email addresses as well. And now I'm going to go ahead and let Shane talk about the coordination.
Okay, for coordination, we basically establish face-to-face meetings at meeting times at the Texas Tech Library through text messages and email. That's how we basically set up our meeting times. Like I say, we had the face-to-face meetings at the Texas Tech Library at least once a week for about an hour just to set up materials and talk about our project. We use email and text messages to keep everyone informed of our progress, as well as to change any times that our meetings that we had. And we use email to share the website links for information on our project. That way we were all able to be informed as we progressed. Also, for our resources, like say, we use face-to-face meetings a lot, or just because we were all located in Lubbock, Texas, which was a goal that we had set at the very beginning. We also were able to use phone calls, both conference calls and individual calls. Text messages was another big thing. Text messages are instant, and you're able to reply very quickly. So with group messages and individual messages, we were able to stay on top of our time schedule. Emails were group emails, like say shared links and information as we went along. If there was too much information that was in a text message, we would just send it via email. That way we could all stay informed. And the website links were a big part of our group. We were all able to go onto the Carney Man website and track our progress. And now I will hand it over to Mackenzie to talk about implementation.
Hey everyone. Well, we first came to agreement on what we wanted to do and how we would go about doing this project. So we decided to go to the free speech area to collect money and raise awareness. We had to go to the ground use meeting, and we had to get approval to go to the free speech area. And then third, we had to decide when everyone was available, since we had we had to have two people at the table at once since we were raising money. Then we came together on Wednesday, June 26th, to complete our project by getting signatures and trying to get people to donate money either through us or online. We ended up getting 100 plus signatures, and we raised $230 online, and it is still going up. So yeah, and here's a few pictures of everything. And this is us with Raider Red and our table. And now for Aaron for evaluations.
Hi everyone, my name is Aaron Dunson. I'm from Lubbock, Texas. As we said earlier, the main goals that we had was actively promoting MS to raise $250 for MS, as well as to raise awareness by gathering 100 signatures. Actively promoting, we basically just set out to inform people not only about the bike race, but also just MS. I'm sure a lot of people know about multiple sclerosis, but maybe not as many as you would think. And by raising $250, we wanted to be able to donate that to the bike team Carney Men for their race, which would then transfer donating to MS research and resources for them. We were able to raise $240 to date right now. That number is going up because we were able to give the individuals a flyer which had a QR code. and information on how to donate, which was our whole aspect, rather than asking people for donations out at the sub, which can be uncomfortable at many times for a lot of individuals. We just decided to give them a flyer with the information to where they could go donate if they felt like it on their own time, no pressure in the situation, just kind of leave it up to them as far as what they wanted to do. And that worked phenomenally well for us. As you can see, we've almost reached our goal. The other thing was to raise awareness by gathering 100 signatures or emails. We didn't get the 100 emails because not everybody that wrote their name down for the signatures put their email address. I would say maybe only a fourth of the people that signed the page maybe left their email addresses. But still, we were thankful for any of that. And the goal of the signature sheet was more of just to show that we were able to raise awareness by giving 100 people the information that we had about the bike race, as well as it gave us an excuse to bring people over to our table to give them our information, rather than just saying, hey, come donate, or hey, let us give you our spiel. It was rather just, could we borrow you for your name, or would you mind writing your name if you have the time? And while they were writing their name, we were able to give them the information that we had, as well as tell them why we were there. And so we were able to conclude from this presentation the planning, goals, coordination, resources, implementation, and the evaluation aspects of our project. Again, we thoroughly enjoyed doing it, just being able to raise awareness as well as money, and definitely it was a learning experience for us all, but I think we were able to come together and really create something good for MS, as well as the Kearney Men bike team, who will be racing in the upcoming Crude and Cactus bike race. Thank you all for your time, and we appreciate it, guys.